was on the show earlier this week about who is the leader right now of the Democratic Party, and he said there really isn't any one person that he could point to. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries told me yesterday that the Democrats are still very much processing their takeaways from Election Day. Jonathan, how do they move forward here, the Democrats? How do they work with, as they say they want to, a man that they spent years calling a fascist and a threat to democracy, or to just spend years in the opposition?
Well, look, I think when Nancy Pelosi was Speaker, and I think this carries over with Leader Jeffries, it was disagree where we disagree. Let's work together where we can work together. Wherever there's common ground, let's find it. I think Democrats have always been about there are problems. We want to fix them. Let's figure out how we can fix them. That's the governing piece is the piece I'm not worried about. It's the leadership of the party and how the party learns from the lessons of this election and moves forward to the point where in the midterms in 2026, they can have a reversal of fortune. I mean, I think the party needs to do an autopsy on what happened, what they can do better, what they should do more of, do less of. But the one thing I don't think they should do is run away from efforts and things that they've done in the past to respect to honor the dignity and respect of people who are looking to their leaders to protect them.
David, how do you look at it?
I think they should take their time. These election results were not expected. If you had asked me, and I think most Democrats, would Kamala Harris do worse than Joe Biden among women voters? That would have been a shock to me. Do worse with Latino voters, maybe more predictable. Do worse with black voters, do worse with young voters. Like, that just upsets the way a lot of people think the world is going to work. So take some time to really think through this. But the one thing I would say not to do is to respond to every shiny apple. That Trump is going to do an outrage du jour. And if they think, oh, all we have to do is hit him on the outrage du jour, and I think this goes for us in the media too, like, we know that didn't work. That did not work for 4 years during his first term. So try to rise up. Don't just get into that tit-for-tat outrage du jour. Try to rise above and actually have a vision that's somehow bigger than Trump.